Hello, strong people. Week 6, day 3 of off-season work. So, it's a pressing day. I was originally supposed to do today Wednesday night. It's now Friday afternoon. So, I pressed on Tuesday, and then Wednesday hit, and I was just so tired. Whatever. And then I was like, well, do I really need to lift tonight? I don't want to do 3 days in a row. I don't like doing 3 days in a row. And I was like, all right, so I don't want to do it 3 days in a row. I'm pretty tired, and I just pressed heavy yesterday. It doesn't really make sense to force it on Wednesday night. So I didn't. I took Wednesday off. Thursday, last night, sleep study. So I had to be at the hospital at a certain time. Didn't bother to train before that because I'd planned on just moving it to today. So here we are. Sleep study. Crazy. So if you've been on the channel for a little while now, you'll remember that I had my first sleep study a few months back, a while ago now. I don't remember even when, because to get an appointment, it takes forever. It takes, like 5 months or something, it seems like. So I had my second one last night. The first one proved that I had sleep apnea. And then last night was me sleeping with a CPAP to see which one works best for me. Pretty much, to give it a test run. What a difference. I slept, well, first of all, they put me in like a hospital bed because that's what the majority of them are. They have like one real bed. And I mentioned that, I got the big bed last time. I've been downgraded, just joking around, because it didn't matter to me. I expected a bad night of sleep either way, so whatever. But there's a camera in the room, and they watch you while you sleep, obviously. It's part of a sleep study. So while I'm just hanging out in there, waiting to get hooked up to all the wires and stuff, they're like, the lady came in, and she's like, do you want the big bed? I was watching, and like, you don't look comfortable in this thing. Which, of course not. It's a hospital bed. Nobody's comfortable in those. And I was like, well, if you're offering, I'm not going to say no. So she was very nice, moved me to the bigger bed. So much comfier, so much better. So I was excited about that. And then finally, when it came to actually go to sleep, I got hooked up to it. It's weird. I don't even know how to describe it because I wasn't expecting it to be what it was. I didn't do any research on what CPAPs were, really. I understood they help you sleep, but I didn't really understand how they worked. So it's pretty much just a miniature compressor pushing air into you to keep your mouth open, or I should say like your tongue off your throat open, so you can breathe through the night rather than stop breathing. So I tried out the little nose one, didn't like that. Apparently I'm a mouth breather, so that's good to know. So I got the full face one. That one worked out well. It was a little bit strange to get used to at first, just because when you breathe out, it almost feels like you can't breathe out fully. But as I got used to it, it's not like that. It was just like the first 5 seconds or a couple minutes of having it on. I was like, that feels weird. So I ended up, went to bed. I struggled a little bit at first, just because it's a weird environment. I'm in a hospital. I don't want to sleep in a hospital, but I have to for this. So. And then I slept pretty all right at first. And then at some point, I remember I rolled onto my back. I have never slept on my back in my life. I cannot do it. But as soon as I turned on my back this time, I was like, I can breathe. It feels different. So then I slept the rest of the time on my back. I was like, why is this working? I was so confused because I've never been able to sleep on my back. Like I leaned over and it felt like I was, getting good airflow. And I was like, oh, I'm so much comfier now. So I got up and I woke up at 6. That's pretty much whenever they wake you up, 5:45, whatever. I was rested. I slept in a hospital bed wearing all these wires, this new CPAP on my face, in a weird environment, and I woke up rested earlier than I normally wake up for work. I was amazed. So this whole first clip here is just going to be story time. So we'll get lifting eventually here. So I got up, right awake, no problem. More rested than I've felt in I don't know how long. Just after one night. And so I'm pretty excited about that. So in a couple weeks, a month, I'll have my own. And hopefully recovery gets better. I feel better during the day. I'm not tired all the time, whatever. It's hard to know if you're tired all the time whenever you think that's just your norm. I thought that's how it was. I don't know. So I must be wrong. Anyway, fast forward. So obviously I hurt my back earlier this week on Monday. It progressively got a little bit better each day. Today I had a chiropractor appointment, and when I came in there, I was feeling pretty good. It wasn't really hurting. I was showing him, movement, flexibility, where the pain is. And then I laid down on the table, got the TENS unit, electrostim therapy, whatever you call it. And then we did some work where he pushed on it, moved it around, tried to loosen it up. And at some point, things just went south because it didn't feel bad at all. Painful, of course, because when you get a massage like that, it hurts. It's deep tissue, he's rubbing on things that are really tight and he loosened up. So it's just how it goes. But when I finally went to stand up, I could barely get off the table. My back hurt so bad when I was trying to get up. It was like every time I rolled over, it was just excruciating pain, like almost locking me up to where I couldn't move. So there's that. I got up, stood up, and I could barely, it hurt to walk. I was just every step I was limping because it was putting pressure on my low back when I was moving. And he didn't even charge me because he felt bad about it, because I walked in there and I was good and I left and I was terrible. And he's like, I think we may have pushed it too soon. Based on how you felt when you came in here, I was not expecting this. I was like, I wasn't either. So, no worries there. But he didn't even charge me for it because he felt bad that he messed me up a little bit. So it's been a little funky today. I ran to Walmart after that, and I had to sit in the car for 5 minutes before I went in to walk around just to try to do whatever, just to try to be able to walk. I'm all right now, but it's definitely a little tender. It's weird. So it hurts. So I don't know what it is. He told me to get a hold of my PCP and ask for some sort of steroid pack type thing. It's to flush out the inflammation. So emailed my doctor when I got home, and then within an hour I got an email saying, hey, prescription's called in. So I don't think I'll be able to make the trip in time to go pick it up tonight, but I would like to tomorrow morning, hopefully. So I got to make time somewhere because I need that. So I don't really know what I'm going to do today. It's a shoulder day, essentially. So let's see. I know I have some dumbbell incline, but I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to be in an incline position. So I may forego that just because that's the position that's been bothering it, and I don't want to. It's already been under enough stress today. I don't want to put any more stress on it, being in that slightly lean back position. So I think I'm going to jump straight into floor press, and then just some banded accessories, just to get something going. So not ideal. And then my doctor also said if this doesn't feel better soon, we're going to have to do something more. So I'm glad she's taking initiative. This doctor's great. She's the one who's ordered all these different tests to see, if I'm dying. Not really dying, but, I've never really had anything tested. So it's nice that she's willing to, take that extra step, get things looked at. Because a lot of doctors wouldn't, I don't think. So hopefully I don't have to go to the next step and get it looked at. But might not be a bad idea, considering this is the third time I've done this. It's been a few years since I've done it, but I still like to know if there's any ongoing things down there that I need to be aware of, what I need to be doing for it. From a professional, I guess. Now, I don't know what to expect, so we'll worry about all that later. Let's just throw in some elbow sleeves. Do I even want to wear them today? I don't even think I'm going to wear them today. So let's just warm up, get the joints a little bit loose in the shoulders and elbows, and we'll do some floor press and see what happens. All right, floor press went okay. I may have been able to go up 5-10 pounds in that, but I didn't. God, my back is just hurting just sitting here, and it wasn't before. I don't know. I'm still going to move on to what do I have next? It's just the typical shoulder accessories: front raise, side raise, rear delt flies. I have those Spider-Man or spider crawls, whatever they're called. I actually used those as a warm-up today because I forgot I had them later on. So it's crazy how much those light up your rear delts and upper back. I'm a big fan of those. I'm going to keep using those. So I still have, I can do some arm stuff too. I'm not going to do incline shrugs like I did last time. That position is just not going to feel good on my low back. Nothing really feels good on it right now, but it's kind of weird. Every now and then I feel like a clunk going on down there, like something pops out or pops in. It's uncomfortable, but I think I've annoyed it enough today that, yeah, God. I think I've annoyed it enough today, so I'm definitely not going to do anything else heavy. Definitely no loading the spine for the next however long, until it starts feeling better. I was going to say I'm going to do some reverse hypers today, but I don't think that's a good idea, or is a good idea. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to. I think I put it under enough stress today. Yeah, we'll save that for another day. So I'm going to move on to, I already gave you guys pretty much a whole update, so I don't even know if it's worth recording anything else. Because I'm pretty much just going to do a little bodybuilding circuit with shoulder and then kind of repeat the process with some buys and tries. So I don't really feel like talking, if I'm being honest, because I'm more annoyed than anything right now. So tomorrow I'm going down to Area 56. My coach's gym. I was supposed to deadlift down there for a charity event, but obviously I'm not going to deadlift. So I'm still going to go, maybe help out a little bit. Probably going to get a workout in after. Obviously he has a full gym down there, strongman, powerlifting, ollie lifting, bodybuilding. It's got everything. So I'm going to have all these machines at my disposal that I wouldn't normally have. So I can train legs without actually loading the spine. I can do some, quad extensions, hamstring extensions, or hamstring curls. I don't know about belt squat. I'd love to, but I don't even know. I don't think that's a good idea either. So I don't know. It's the spot in the back where it's going to bother me no matter what I do for the most part. So I don't know. We'll see. But I am going to end the video there. I'm going to do what I just said, the bodybuilding stuff. So sorry to disappoint. Sorry that I'm not super into it today. I had high hopes after the chiropractor, but it only made things worse for now. So maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and feel better. I don't know. So, but as of right now, I'm just annoyed that it hurts more. I didn't expect that to happen. So it is what it is. We'll get through it like we do anything else. So, yeah, that's all I got. So I hope you enjoyed the, 60 seconds of lifting in this video and the 13 to 14 minutes of me blabbering. Oh, also, huge. It sucks that it just sucks that I hit 800 subscribers, and I'd love to do a fun video or whatever. Maybe some interesting maybe that would have been a good idea. Maybe once I get better and I'm not in a prep or anything, maybe I'll do a little whole thing of lifts I've never really done, like behind the neck press. That's the only one that came to mind. I'm sure there's plenty of others. So maybe I'll try a snatch grip like an actual Olympic one. I've messed around with split jerk. Maybe I'll do something like a whole bunch of that in one video or something. As long as I'm healthy and, you know, not messed up. Maybe we'll do that for 1,000 or something. Or maybe we pull 1,000 pounds by the time we hit 1,000. That's shooting for the stars. But that's how I like to, you know, set goals. So, I don't know. We'll see. Long ways to go till we hit that, I think. It'd be nice if I hit it by my birthday. That's probably a lofty goal. That's by July, so... And that's February tomorrow, so 6 months. 6 months to get 200. 200, yeah, 6 months to get 200 more subs to hit 1,000. Anything's possible, so. All right, so go out, get strong, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.